Things are being thrown. There's no room for this in the sport. There's no room for Davis brothers to be in the building tonight. The police escorted them out. You saw
on the streets, you and Canelo. What would it look like?
Come on, man. Y'all know what I do. I ain't got to talk about it on the streets. I'm me against anybody. I ain't never gonna say another man gonna whoop me. So, you know what I mean? That's your answer right there.
I guess in Guadalajara, you think it'd be a little different on the streets if Terence came to town?
I think every city, every place is different, no? It's different. But we don't talking about the streets. We're talking about boxing, the beautiful sport of boxing. So that's different, way different than the streets.
What happens when boxing's sharpest tactician collides with the sport's most feared powerhouse backstage? It turns into one of the wildest moments the fight world has seen. This was not just heated words. This was not simple tension. This was a real backstage fight that sent security rushing in and shook the entire boxing community. Cameras were never supposed to catch it, and mics were never supposed to record it, but the leaks are already out. Terence "Bud" Crawford and Canelo Alvarez actually traded blows backstage right after their long-awaited super fight was finally announced. And this was not some gentle pushing contest or a stage hype stunt. This was raw emotion. This was personal. This is the story of how a press conference exploded into chaos, and why this matchup might become the most important battle boxing has witnessed in over 10 years. It all began calmly with bright lights, rolling cameras, and media storming around the official announcement of what many are calling the pound for pound fight of the decade. Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. The moment everyone has been waiting for is finally here.
Oh, I'm feeling great. I've been working out. Actually, I just got done running before we, head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th.
Canelo sat calm in a sharp tailored suit with quiet confidence written all over him. On the other side, Bud walked in wearing all black with his hood up, fully focused, and locked in like he could already sense the war coming.
What has it been like maybe introducing yourself to a lot of MMA fans?
Say that again?
What's it like, Dana, you got it.
I don't think you did your research by saying a lot of MMA fighters haven't seen me fight before. I think that's wrong. I got a lot of fans.
At first, both fighters acted politically correct. "I respect what he has done in the sport," Canelo said. "But I am coming to win," Crawford answered straight. "I am moving up for greatness. I am not scared of any power." But it did not take long for the niceties to disappear.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
Hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
When Bud mentioned that Canelo avoided him back in 2022, the whole room went ice cold. "You said I was too small back then," Crawford said. "What changed now?" "Oh, right, you think I am aging like everyone else." "Nah, I am only getting better."
When they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't want to get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, and then, he need to enjoy his fight.
Canelo fired back, and this time his tone turned serious. That was it. The tension thickened. No smiles and no handshake. Security stepped in early before the face-off even happened. But what no one saw until later was what happened after they stepped off that stage. According to several behind-the-scenes sources, once the cameras stopped rolling, the real fight began. Crawford and Canelo crossed paths just outside the green room, away from media, but still in front of a few insiders and handlers. Words were exchanged. Crawford reportedly said something about Bud's family, and Bud was not going to let that slide. Crawford swung first, and security tackled him before the punch could fully connect, but not before Canelo threw a counter that grazed Bud's neck. This is not just another crossover fight. This is the fight, the one true pound-for-pound collision fans have been begging for. Crawford is coming off his destruction of Errol Spence, a fight that proved he might be the best boxer alive today. He did not just beat Spence, he made it look easy. Knockdowns, counters, pressure. Bud looked like a machine. And now he is moving up 3 weight classes to fight a tank like Canelo. That is unheard of. Legacy, defining, risky, dangerous. But Crawford is not afraid. As for Canelo, this is his chance to silence the doubters. The ones who say he has been picking easy opponents, avoiding threats like David Benz, or slowing down after that loss to Bivol. Taking on Crawford proves he is still that guy.
But what if Canelo shoves you again in this press conference?
I'm gonna cry like a baby.
All right, thank you.
And let us be honest, Canelo has more to lose here. He is the bigger name and the face of boxing in Mexico. If Bud walks into his weight class and embarrasses him, it will stain everything he has built over the last decade. Let's break down styles. Canelo fights like a master of patience. Tight guard, heavy shots, brutal bodywork. His timing and pressure drain fighters step by step, and he holds an iron chin. Almost nobody has ever shaken him. But Bud remains a nightmare for pressure fighters. He shifts stances mid-round. He breaks rhythm. He builds traps. He studies you for 2 rounds and then dissects.
If Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo, or you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? I would pick Terence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why I'm picking him to win the fight. So
live only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Bud will be lighter, faster, sharper. But can he take the heat? Canelo's body shots feel like bricks. His jab is stiff. And if Bud gets caught in the pocket too long, things could go south real quick. Still, do not forget, Bud has a killer instinct. Once he smells weakness, he goes in for the kill. This will not be a chess match. It will be a slow-burning war. Crawford trying to frustrate Canelo. Canelo trying to chop him down. And if Bud wins, he becomes the first fighter since Henry Armstrong to truly dominate across multiple divisions in the modern era.
I don't respect him anymore because he say I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that, and then he tried to, maybe Turki Al-Ashi told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So, and he tried to like walk me back, and that's why I pushed him. And you know, like I say, don't f with me.
Is it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
he pissed me off. He pissed me off.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be almost the same.
Live only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Now that the brawl has leaked, the promotion's writing itself, fans are already taking sides online, some calling Crawford delusional for thinking he can outmuscle Canelo, others saying Bud is built different and has been counted out his entire career. Pros are chiming in too. Let's address the elephant in the room, the weight difference. Bud is walking into Canelo's territory. Super middleweight ain't 147. You do not just walk in. There, without serious consequences.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out, from Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not
Kovalev was older.
And
he does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is night and day.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo. I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
But here's the thing: Bud's been bulking, right, smart, lean muscle, no fat. His sparring partners are bigger. His team is focused on power retention without losing speed. Meanwhile, Canelo is fighting someone faster, than Bevel sharper, than Plant more cerebral, than GGG. This is no easy night.
Along my career, I've been criticized, and people have taken credit away from me just to try to diminish my accomplishments just off of pure hate. So what would they be able to say with me going up 2 weight classes? If Canelo become undisputed again and I beat Canelo, what could they say? They'll say something, but what
they're gonna find something, you know that.
But what can they really say?
Right.
You know?
And because of the brawl, the emotional stakes just went up one slip, one emotional overreach, and it is over. And they both know it. The boxing world is split right down the middle when it comes to Crawford versus Canelo.
Dan Rafael kind of made a great point when talking about sizes, because he said if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. He said people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package, it's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. So, and it was good. It was a very good point. He was like, Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically,
he's so used to taking those shots, whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically, he's trying to say, Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, Dimitri Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt,
not even getting wobbled,
just literally shaking it off, you can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
It's Terence Crawford. Manny Pacquiao also weighed in and said if Bud can maintain his speed moving up in weight, he has a real chance, because to Pacquiao, speed kills.
Talk all the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that, Canelo.
Dimitri Bivol, who literally handed Canelo a loss at a higher weight, agrees, but has the tools, but warns that 160-pound power hits different. Shakur Stevenson is fully confident. He believes Bud will dismantle Canelo using his IQ and footwork.
Maybe he's a little overrated.
Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire, it's in his mind, it's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class, can he carry it? You know, but those intangibles, I believe that he has them.
Rolly Romero is on Bud's team too, but not out of respect. He simply hates Canelo that much.
Canelo Crawford coming up September. What do you think about that fight?
Canelo Crawford, good fight. Good fight. Canelo has advantage because Crawford moving up, but my advice to Crawford is like maintain the speed, improve the speed, and improve the strength, because it's hard to go up in the high weight and maintain your speed. So speed is the key. Like he should focus on speed, footwork, and improve the power.
Edgar Berlanga kept it real skill for skill Bud wins, but the weight difference is a huge advantage for Canelo. Sean Porter is concerned about Bud stepping in against a naturally stronger fighter. If Canelo lands a big shot, it could be lights out for Bud.
Canelo, I think he's gonna cook him. I think, Canelo a hell of a fighter, but I think Bud just got all the tools to beat him.
You don't think the weight difference is gonna be too big of an advantage?
I think y'all make that something, in certain fights,
Boxing makes it something, not us.
like if this was like a Benavidez, he's actually a lot bigger than Bud, so that would like apply. But I feel like with Canelo, he's like physically kind of big, but like height wise, he's kind of small. So I don't think so now.
Corey, how you got a decision to stop it? Because Bradman and Boozy think that Bud actually might stop it.
Me and Boozy talked about that. That's crazy. Me and him got on the phone, talked about it, but I think that's possible. Like, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but I think it's a possibility if Canelo gets to acting out of line and not understanding that Bud can crack too. So.
Teofimo Lopez said straight up Bud is the better boxer, no question, but the size gap might be too much.
Good friend, my brother, Terence Crawford, wants to fight Canelo.
Yeah.
Just from your expert opinion, knowing how Canelo fights, what he's like in the ring, I know you haven't been in the ring with Terence, but what do you think of that fight?
I truly believe, that, anything can happen in boxing, you know what I'm saying? And Terence Crawford is a legend. He's great. He's a great fighter. The only thing I see that I favor Canelo is that, is his weight.
Yeah.
And that he's more bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. But as far as skill set wise, IQ, I feel like Crawford can match anybody and probably do way better. You know what I'm saying? But Crawford is a legend, bro.
Yeah.
And like I said, you can't count him out. You know what I'm saying?
Oscar De La Hoya flat out dissed Crawford, saying you could not move Madrimov. Do you really think you will stop Canelo? He will run you out of the ring.
The others say like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he's still got that kind of steam. But, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo have, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another. You know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out. You know what I mean? So
that is all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And do not forget to share your thoughts in the comment section. Stay tuned, and we will see you in the next one.
Crawford, Canelo, who you got?
Crawford, Canelo? I still say Canelo.
I got Canelo too.
I still say Canelo. Ring IQ, I believe that Crawford has a bit more.
Yep.
However, it's just the size difference. I think that where Crawford is lacking is that he should test the waters even with somebody at that weight class before facing Canelo. But hey, they say he's a dog. He's got shot in the head and drove to the hospital, so maybe that's just his mentality.
Hey, let's see. Only one way to find out till that day comes.
It's the only way, but I definitely think that it's a great fight overall.
Now, what the media is reporting, and it's circulating, is that Canelo Crawford is the biggest fight of the decade. I mean, to a purist and a fighter, it's laughable. Because you have Crawford jumping up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, who's a natural light heavyweight. Crawford, who couldn't push back Madrimov. Life and death with Madrimov. What do you think Canelo's going to do to him? Run him out of the ring.